MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the... Number 7 steps in now.
Shortstop, number 7.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You want to talk about instant offense?
Number 7 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Launched to right field and deep. Taylor going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Shane Peterson is into the box, reached base via the walk in his... Runner's on his way to third. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's 5-2.
The batter.
So now time will be called as we're going to get it. Buster Taylor is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know.
Number 7 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
High and deep to right center field. Taylor looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now.
Number 7 will try it again. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. At the plate, John Whiters. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Number 7 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Boy, and they have not. Shane Peterson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Bounce to first. A step on the bag for 1. So coming to the plate, Rick Starr. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. Reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from. And he'll step off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll see 8-9. Number 9 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he is in there. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that just about does it. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 7 steps in now.
Shortstop, number 7.
Trying to escape unscathed. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there.
Number 7 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Will Middlebrooks stands in again. He got a hold of.
If he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. At the plate, Trent Cervone. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On the ground is short. This could be two. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Stepping in, Enos Fuentes. He singled his last time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Underhanded flip. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Number 7 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
Jacobs ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. And this throw gets away from him. Will Middlebrooks strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall. Back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alfonso is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So number 7 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Jacobs going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now 6-2. Wow, he has just completed the last leg of a true baseball rarity, hitting for the cycle.
Yeah, good for him. You know, for a long time, a cycle was actually more rare than a no-hitter. That's no longer the case, but it's still very special. And this is not a game he'll likely forget, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it for a while.
Will Middlebrooks strides into the box now. One on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. A 2-2 count. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2. Bobby Jacobs will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
To short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base. Trent Servone will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled ground to short. That's through. He's got a base in this one. 2 for 5 now. Number 7 will dig in with the cycle already to his credit.
Well, this is crazy right here. Already has the cycle and gets a chance here to add to it.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. And now he'll try and scurry back to first. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.
Our final line score.
So that just about does it for EK. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Shortstop, number 7.
Number 7 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he is really looking good now. Hitting all of his spots. He set that target away, and the catcher never even moved.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Garcia is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Iowa Cubs and the Colorado Springs. Gabriel Gonzalez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom. Rondell Villa will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Number 7 will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Number 7.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Coming to the plate now, Rick Starr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, here's a look at the I-Cubs on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Hernan Perez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Heading out towards shallow right. Otto moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2.
Johnny Tidwell gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Oh, and he throws it away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Right here, he's just trying to get that 6-4-3 started. But he might have gotten his hands moving just a little bit too quick right there, and he throws it right past the second baseman.
Jorge Lopez will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. So this is a big-time chance.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Number 7 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Alcantara ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Number 7 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops it up back behind second base. Vila is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Tomas Garcia will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You talk about it, hitting it where it's pitched. This pitch is away, so he just punches it to right field. Nice, controlled swing, and that'll score that runner from third easily.
Number 7 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Pause and the 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Unfortunate there with 2 away. I think that runner's going to score from first base. But once the ball hops over the wall, it's kind of a moot point.
So stepping in, number 3, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well.